These are just some of the stories we're working on for you for Apple Valley News Now live at 6.
A vegetation fire breaks out near Leona Libby Middle School. What we're learning from the scene in West Richland.
Also ahead, the Horse Heaven Roundup Slack event started today. Our Jake Gable breaks down the competition and competitors.
And we'll tell you all about a program at Pasco's newest high school and how it's giving students hands-on experience.
Well, let's go outside. A live picture from our Skycam network. This is in Toppenish. Hayden Nix is in for our Stacy Lee with your fair forecast as the news at 6 begins right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here on this Monday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm Austin Reed. It is August the 18th.
Well, first at 6, we take you out to Pasco, where the NAACP Tri-Cities Branch 1135B recently celebrated a major milestone with the community.
New at 6, the chapter now has an official office location, and our very own Monique Garcia says this new space is all about being seen, heard, and making a difference.
The new office stands at 707 West Margaret Street, a physical home that means so much more than an address. The chapter president, Irving L. Brown Sr., shares why this space is such a beacon for the community.
To have a voice, to make systematic changes in the community by hearing the community. I think that's the only way we're going to work. So when we hear from the community, that activates us to activate, to go out and advocate for the voices that have been waiting for a beacon of hope like this office, for community like this office, and for friendship like this office.
Alongside President Brown, Vice President Benji Allen Griffin echoes the power of this space to serve all people, old and new to their mission, leaving no one locked out of the resources they provide.
We're here just to be an advocate for anybody, actually anybody. We're a National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And the last time I checked, all of us are different colors, so we are all colored people. So whatever you need, whatever we can do for you, we're here to help you.
So we have unlocked doors, we have open telephone lines like she mentioned, and we have heart of servanthood, and we're ready to move. Knowing that we're here in a central location, they can walk up to the front door, they can knock, they can leave a sticky note on the door. We are very intentional about returning calls, answering emails. We have an awesome turnaround time. So what they're looking for is in this office.
President Brown says the resources provided here cover a wide range of needs tailored to what the community requires.
Whatever that need is, we have tentacles that reaches those, whether it be food insecurities, medical situations, domestic violence situations, whatever they be, and they bring it to us. We're blessed to have tentacles to be able to reach out to those where there's legal situations. We may not handle them directly in our office, but guess what? Those tentacles reach out to local attorneys that we know.
Vice President Griffin adds this office also sends a vital message that the chapter is an active, present part of the community.
We really did need some place where we could all come together, where we had a central place for our meetings, for people to come and they can see the sign that we're here. That's important, that they know that we're here, and all they have to do is come and seek our support, and we're here for them. So that's why it's important, is because we needed to let people know that we are here.
President Brown emphasizes the new office as a symbol of hope and progress. Since opening, they've assisted on about 13 cases, proof of their ongoing commitment. He adds the office is open by appointment and as needed, as they respond to the needs of the community and run on volunteers. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique. President Brown also thanked the community for their continued support and says the office is open and ready to serve you anytime. Let's talk about our weather as a brand new week has begun.
It's the beginning of a week.
Yes, it's Monday.
No, I love it. All right. So, yeah, it's been a beautiful day, I think, but it's warmer weather on the way. Let's check in with Hayden Nix in for Stacy Lee tonight with a first look at that forecast. Hayden.
normal or average for that matter, but we are going to see some trends that may not be so favorable as we're heading into fair time here, which we'll talk more about in just a moment. Temperatures outside at the moment as we continue on into this Monday evening are in the lower 80s. Elsewhere back off towards the west there, Yakima 83, 79 already in Ellensburg, and we look back off towards the east, 85 in Walla Walla, and we'll continue to see these temperatures dropping tonight to some more comfortable readings. But so far for this evening, I'll step out and show you the rest of this evening. Wind gusts will stay light. Temperatures will drop. We're going to be heading down into the lower 70s by the time we make it into the 10 o'clock hour. And then officially our lows tonight will be in the upper 50s to lower 60s out there, maybe even some upper 40s in the blues. For tomorrow, temperatures will start out in the 60s around 8 a.m. Then by 4 o'clock, we'll be in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees in some locations, but we are expecting an even higher warming trend with triple-digit readings possible sometime throughout this week. We'll talk about when coming up in just a little bit.
Hayden, thank you so much. On the fire watch now, a fire in West Richland broke out late this afternoon. Take a look at these images. This happened around 3:30 near the Keene Road and Belmont Boulevard intersection. That fire broke out next to Leona Libby Middle School, appearing to burn less than an acre. Crews quickly arrived and were able to stop the vegetation fire from spreading by around 4 p.m. Benton County Fire Protection District 4 was at the scene. They are working now to figure out what started it.
We have a crime alert to tell you about. Sunnyside police arresting a 35-year-old man after a theft call Sunday led to a burglary investigation. Officers say Jose Linares Rivera was found at a home on North 13th Street and refused to come out. After serving a search warrant, police used a canine to safely take him into custody after a SWAT standoff. He was treated for minor injuries and booked into jail on burglary, violating a no-contact order, and on an outstanding warrant.
The Benton Franklin Fair officially kicks off tomorrow, but organizers say because of landlord-directed projects, there will be some changes to the fairgrounds. So if you're headed out there, listen up. Organizers say the traditional entrance and ticket booths will now be moved, and a temporary entrance will be accessible through the main parking lot. There will also be new landmarks, including an inflatable cowboy near the main entrance, so be sure to look out for that. Organizers also say parking lot lighting and wayfinding signs have been removed. Therefore, parking signs will now feature a farm animal and row numbers. Executive Director Lori Lancaster says, quote, "We ask for our community's patience as we navigate these changes together and look forward to welcoming everyone to another unforgettable fair." Horse Heaven Roundup SLAC events started today at the Benton Franklin Fairground.
Yeah, this is big. And new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable rounded up the details behind the competition.
Bringing in top rodeo athletes from around the country, SLAC at Horse Heaven Roundup began today. With today marking round 1, contestants are striving for a $225,000 prize purse.
We're in the top 25 rodeos across the world right now, is right here at the Horse Heaven Roundup this week. And so we have, there's so many world champions and past world champions that are competing, and national finals competitors or qualifiers that are competing here as well. So we have the best and the best are here all week long.
One of those competitors is Tanner Tomlinson, currently the #1 team roping header in the world. From Texas, Tomlinson has been on the road competing for the past 3 months.
A lot of practice and hard work throughout the years. We're out here for 3 months, and you got to get a lot of practice, keep your horses working good and sharpened up, and for us, our mental game and staying sharp, a lot of practice. Try to practice as much as you can.
The 3 events today included the tie-down roping, steer wrestling, and team roping. Steer wrestling is about pinning the steer to the ground as fast as possible, while roping has a few added elements.
Actually just going out there roping the calf and tying its legs up, just like if you needed to doctor one, but they're doing it to see how fast or who's the fastest at doing it. Roughly 8 seconds. They can run out there, rope it, get off, put the calf down and tie it within 8 seconds.
The first 2 rounds are all about getting to the final on Saturday, where the top 12 compete for the title.
You know, from Horse 7 Roundup perspective and Tri-Cities perspective, I'm awful proud for this competition, what we have for our fans here this week.
The rest of the fair and rodeo gets started on Tuesday. In Kennewick, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Jake, thank you. Slack continues tomorrow morning at 7, and official rodeo performances from the top competitors start Tuesday night at 7.
All right, still to come here on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. Career and technical education taking center stage in Pasco High School. We'll tell you all about the hands-on program.
And meteorologist Hayden Nix filling in for Stacy this week. He'll have a full look at your first alert forecast as we leave you to break. The live picture from Toppenish. This is the Legends Casino. We'll be right back.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night, tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team. At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems. And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points.
And right now, save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. And get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Summer's here, and it's time to bring the heat in a new Honda. Head out for an unforgettable adventure, or take a sporty sedan for a spin, all while driving with confidence. See what makes Honda the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 3.49% APR on a 2025 HR-V.
On behalf of STCU, we want to present you with this $1,000 check.
Ryan is the regional logistics leader. He makes sure things are ready when it comes to disaster response.
I went out there and I really enjoyed what we were doing. We were handing meals out to people that were affected by the wildfires. And they were so appreciative, they were thankful. And it just gave me a good feeling. I said, I got to do this some more.
STCU honors volunteers in our community. To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at applevalleynewsnow.com. It's the 3-degree guarantee from Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather and Legends Casino Hotel. When Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth gets the high within 3 degrees, $25 is put in the jackpot. If he misses, someone wins. From Legends Casino Hotel and Apple Valley News Now.
The $7,500 federal tax credit for eligible electric vehicles is ending. Must take delivery by September 30th, 2025. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello, Mariano.
Upload Mrs. Robinson's case.
Processing.
Is there any new information?
The insurance offer is too low. Should I ask for more?
You know, when they hear from the heavy hitter, they'll pay much more.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Starting at $4.49, you can get one, make it a double, or go for 3 delicious patties. Go as big as you want with my Bonus Jack combo starting at $4.49. Now you can say you're loving it and actually mean it. Get so much more.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Step right up for a fast ride free with BFT to the Benton Franklin Fair. 6 park and ride spots to concerts and more.
Back now with an education alert. Career and technical education is taking center stage, all at Pasco's newest high school. Sageview High is opening its doors with a focus on the future of local students through agriculture.
The school's signature career and technical education program is designed to give students hands-on training for careers in farming, agri-science, and related industries.
Sageview has some unique signature programming, especially around agriculture, and that was really from Voice of the Community, and our student body wanted to focus on agriculture as it's such an amazing part of the fabric of what makes Pasco Pasco.
District leaders say the program will also create opportunities for students to work alongside partners like RDO and Darigold, building a pipeline for skilled workers for the region's largest industry.
The Pasco School District is celebrating the grand opening of its newest high school. Sageview High officially joins the district this fall as Pasco's third comprehensive high school.
Yeah, so in continuing coverage, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen takes us inside the ribbon cutting ceremony today and shows us what students and families can expect.
It's finally here, the official grand opening of Sageview High School, the first comprehensive high school in the city of Pasco in more than a decade. District leaders, parents, and students gathered for the ribbon cutting, celebrating what they called a long-awaited investment in Pasco's future.
We believe it's really important to, again, have our students in a brick and mortar facility, which allows more personalized pathways for students, personal attention for students.
Sageview will welcome more than 1,100 students this fall, starting with grades 9 through 11. The school is equipped with state-of-the-art classrooms, labs, and athletic facilities.
I'm excited to welcome our students, first of all, and then really build a strong student culture centered around student voice and centered around student learning, career pathways, and really building this with my staff.
One of Sageview's signature programs will focus on agriculture, giving students hands-on experience in an industry that's central to life here in the Tri-Cities.
I have more opportunities to explore CTE classrooms, and I get to meet teachers that are part in that organization that can help me boost, my knowledge and skill to that level that I want to be.
The school's design also reflects the district's vision, a collaborative effort between educators, architects, and builders.
In our opinion, opening this high school is a huge advantage for all the students to have a new home with new technology.
Beyond academics, Sageview will offer a range of sports, clubs, and art programs to help shape a brand new school identity for its students, staff, and families. Sageview is more than just a new building. It's a start of a new chapter. Sageview High School officially opens its doors to students this fall. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
And Sageview will join Chiawana and Pasco High as the district's third comprehensive high school. Tomorrow, Pasco will cut the ribbon on its other brand new campus, Orion High School.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
Well, it is fair time, and I hope you're getting prepared to see a jam-packed schedule. I just got a chance to look at it, and boy, there is a lot going on this week, so make sure you're planning to head out and about and be prepared for the forecast, because we are seeing some really nice weather for the first few days of this week, but then we are going to be trending warmer, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But starting out tomorrow, if you're heading out early, temperatures will be in the 70s, quite pleasant out there, then peaking around 90 degrees in the mid-afternoon hours before starting to really cool off going into the evening time frame. But here's the issue. As we continue on this week and the fair goes on, we're going to see normal conditions tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, as far as high temperatures are concerned. But then look what happens as we head towards the end of the week and the weekend. We are going to see those readings climbing towards the triple-digit values. So be prepared. Some hot weather will be coming back in the forecast. And here's the reason why. So let's put this into motion. So our weather pattern shows that we are seeing a little bit of a dip in the jet stream off the coast there, but we are going to see that temporary and lifting off towards the north. So that's why our temperatures are going to start to climb, because we are going to begin to see two ridges of high pressure, a weaker one back off towards the Pacific Ocean there, but the bigger one is going to be in the desert southwest, and its expansion northward is going to put the jet stream more in a southwest to westward motion over the top of us. That means we're going to see more of that downslope wind, and of course that means an increase in our temperatures, and that's why the valley regions are going to see those readings climbing into the upper 90s to lower 100s over the next several days. So be advised, it will be a slow progression, so we've got a few days of some nice weather coming our way before that pattern does begin to change and that ridge sets up for several days going into this weekend. And with that, unfortunately, no rain chances in sight, and we are going to see that going into early next week as well before we see that pattern break and see some changes coming our way. Back to current conditions though, readings back off towards the west. Yakima at 83 degrees. We've got 86 in Hermiston, 88 in the Tri-Cities as of newscast time, but we are expecting those trends to cool down as we go into the evening and overnight hours. Conditions elsewhere not looking too bad. Tonight's forecast, we're looking at those upper 50s to mid 50s, and we could even see some cooler conditions in the higher elevations, of course. And then for tomorrow, those high temperatures in the lower 90s for the Tri-Cities and much of the low-lying areas. We're going to see upper 70s in the foothills down towards areas in Oregon. Now, your 7-day forecast will show for the Tri-Cities right near average through Thursday, 97 Friday, and flirting with triple digits Saturday, definitely looking a possibility on Sunday before we see temperatures starting to relax by the beginning of next week. Yakima, upper 80s through Thursday, upper 90s Saturday and Sunday. Ellensburg, a little cooler, of course, with mid to lower 80s, 87 Thursday, 91 on Friday, and then you may flirt with about 96 degrees on Saturday. Hermiston, upper 80s to low 90s through Thursday, upper 90s for Saturday and Sunday. Some breezy conditions will be noted Tuesday, Wednesday, and then coming back again on Friday as that southwest to westerly wind flow begins to pick up. And then lastly, Walla Walla will be going with the upper 80s to lower 90s through Thursday, and then upper 90s, possibly registering 100 degrees by Sunday.
All right, thank you very much. The weekend went and left, but at least we have the fair this week.
That's true. A lot to get excited about.
Yeah, so.
And hotter temps.
And hotter temps, yes. All right, still ahead here at 6. 4 masked suspects in Seattle rob a jewelry store. We'll tell you what they wanted and what they took when we return.
Since 1996, out of 9,900 inquiries, we took 7,000 cases. We give free consultations and free second opinions. Call us if you've been injured in an accident.
Call Alan Brecky Law Offices at 735-0546.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Our skilled technicians service all makes and models, and we guarantee you'll be happy when our work is complete. If your old AC is a throwback, save now on a new energy-efficient Daikin Fit system. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
I'm a real wild one.
Some days are the fun days. The days you get to go wild, which makes the Ford Ranger perfect for you. Made to haul, made for the trail, and made for any wild idea you've got. Get a wild deal on a Ranger today. Lease a 2025 Ford Ranger Super Crew 4x4 for $299 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Since 1996, out of 9,900 inquiries, we took 7,000 cases. We give free consultations and free second opinions. Call us if you've been injured in an accident.
Call Alan Brecky Law Offices at 735-0546.
Hey, check this out. A group of suspects were caught on camera robbing a jewelry store in Western Washington. This happened in Seattle. Police say the incident happened Thursday while people were inside the business. The 4 masked suspects used a hammer to bust the front glass door in several cases. The whole robbery took less than 2 minutes. They stole an estimated $2 million worth of diamonds and luxury watches. That's what they wanted. No injuries were reported.
Whoa. All right. Well, it appears bears do some of the same things we do to beat the summer heat, namely lounging by the pool with popsicles. Yeah, I second that. So these are the brown bears at Whipsnade Zoo in the UK. The 4 bears were treated to specialty flavored ice blocks prepared by their keepers. They dug into the tasty snacks while frolicking in and around the water in their habitat at the UK's largest zoo. So living it on up in there.
Living it up, enjoying life.
Popsicles by the pool.
Yes. All right, still ahead in our 6:30 half hour.
Yeah, the Granger Fire Department has received a generous grant. We'll tell you just how they plan to spend that money when we come back.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. And during Purple's Labor Day sale, save up to $500 on select mattresses. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
Save $2,000 on Freedom to enjoy life without readers, glasses, or cataracts. Schedule your free consultation this month with K2 Vision RLE, America's most experienced in advanced lens procedures. Save $2,000 on K2 Vision RLE.
The future of healthcare is here at Prosser Memorial Health, home to Mako Smart Robotics for precise joint replacement. Prosser Memorial Health has added aquablation therapy for advanced prostate care. And now we're proud to be the first in Eastern Washington with the Da Vinci 5 surgical system, bringing world-class robotic surgery close to home, all inside our brand new state-of-the-art hospital built with you in mind. Prosser Memorial Health, the future of care, right here, right now. Learn more at prosserhealth.org.
Right now, US Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope, you don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, your parents get an amazing deal.
I almost lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's Tooth Fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Hi, I'm Christine Connolly, local realtor with As You Wish Real Estate Team. I offer negotiable commission, 100% free staging, and top-notch marketing. I'm a proud sponsor of Operation Best Friend. Remember, you only get one chance to make a first impression. As you wish.
We head north to check out the tallest freestanding waterfall in Northeast Washington.
It's kind of the crown jewel, I think, of the district. There's so many recreation opportunities out there.
Fly the Northwest.
And enjoy the view.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next, E.T. on set with Noah Wiley and the cast of The Pit. Plus, our exclusive at home with Ilaria Baldwin and daughter Carmen.
Oh, wait, I love this question.
Yes, give me an answer. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. We are in the middle of August, and that means students are headed back to class. The big annual event at WSU Tri-Cities to welcome students to campus today.
Plus, we have an update on the Lincoln Pool in Yakima as the city announces if it'll open next year. Stay tuned for all the details. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us as we start a new week together. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. It's Monday, the 18th of August. Austin Reed alongside Wendy Redman. Our Stacy Lee is off this week for vacation. And it was a pretty nice weekend. Really was.
Really was. But I hear things will be kicking it up just a notch just in time for the fair. You heading out?
Possibly. I may.
Yeah.
I may. I know a lot of people are this year, and there's a lot going on. So let's check in with meteorologist Hayden Nix. He is filling in for Stacy. How will it be for people heading out?
Hey, well, you know what? Somebody's already out and about. I've been kind of watching the tower camera here, looking off towards the waterway, and somebody was out there skiing. So not too bad of an evening to enjoy that with those temperatures hovering around in the lower 80s. Winds around 14 miles per hour, so that is slightly elevated, but not too bad. Not anything uncommon that we don't usually see here. 88 in Tri-Cities area, though, 87 in Hanford. We're dealing with some mid-80s to lower 80s as we continue on into the 6 o'clock hour in the low-lying areas. But wind gusts have been holding pretty steady and very light relative to where we're going to later tomorrow and again towards the end of the week. For your evening time, temperatures are going to remain pretty steady between 6 and 8, then dropping down into the lower 70s by 10 o'clock. Then tonight, continuing to cool into the upper 50s to lower 60s. We might even see some chillier weather in the higher elevations. And then for tomorrow, we're going to be climbing back into the 80s, but we could be flirting with 90 degrees in a couple of locations. But overall, the trend will continue to get warmer as we head towards the rest of this week, especially Friday and into the weekend. We'll talk more about that a little bit later.
Hayden, thank you. Our big story here at 6:30, the Granger Fire Department is getting a very big boost. This is thanks to a $10,000 grant from State Farm.
The money will go toward new equipment that officials say is greatly needed. In total, the department has received nearly $20,000 worth of grants just this year.
Fire officials say they are very grateful for the support and add that many local departments are in need of similar funding. We'll have more on this story throughout the week right here on Apple Valley News Now.
Well, this past weekend, the annual Cruisin' Kittitas Car Show and Burnouts took place down Main Street.
It sure did. Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable recaps the only burnout show on public streets in not just Washington State, but the entire United States.
Something you've never seen done before, because this is the only place that does it. Cruisin' Kittitas hosts the only legal burnout show on public streets in the United States.
This is the only burnouts on public streets in the United States that we can find, so it's a pretty unique event. But it's family friendly. We have some putt-putt games for the kids, and the adults can kind of walk up and down the main street. So we have a lot of things going on. We have food vendors and merchandise, different things for people to do throughout the day.
While the burnouts might be the main event, the car show is just as much of a draw for the crowd, and a performance by the Seattle Cossacks, a motorcycle stunt and drill team.
You've never seen the burnouts before. We decided many years ago they started doing roll-in burnouts here, and the whole purpose of the roll-in burnout is so you don't pit up the road, but yet we still get a really good smoke show, and it just goes really well. We have lots of vehicles here. This is Burnout Alley, but we have everything from old trucks. We have nice new cars. We try to give a wide variety of stuff.
The event also brings new people to the town and is able to put a spotlight on many local businesses.
We're here in downtown Kittitas, and we're here to celebrate cars, Burnouts, Americana, and also the downtown businesses.
In its 21st year, the event has grown from something that was started by a local couple to one of the main events of the year, and they are still looking for more growth.
We want support. We want you to come see this. We want you to do more. Please come enjoy it. Do a burnout. We want everyone from young people to older. Let's do a burnout, have some fun. Everyone wants to see the smoke. Everyone wants to do it. Why not come do it with us and get a prize?
Making sure the burnouts please the crowd but are also safe, their goal is to keep the event going and make burnouts legal and fun again. In Kittitas, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
What a unique story, Jake. Thank you. While this year's event has passed, if you are interested in putting your car in either the show or the burnout competition, you can always register for next August. Wendy?
Well, school is back in session for the WSU Tri-Cities campus, and students received quite the warm welcome.
It's about welcoming students back. Woo! Go Cougs!
The campus held its Wave the Flag event, which kicks off their week of welcome, actually. This has been a tradition now for more than a decade. WSU alum, faculty, staff, students, and community members all gathered on the corner of George Washington Way and Sprout Road.
It creates kind of like a great first impression for students when they come here. Just kind of have like a place where they know they call home, they can call home, especially like since it is a commuter campus and it's not like a traditional college. We want to just create that environment where students feel comfortable. So.
Yeah, WSU Tri-Cities is all about community. We kind of want to be like that family that gives you the big warm hug as soon as you come back home.
I love that so much, and the campus is set to have a variety of events for its week of welcome, including an engagement fair on Tuesday, therapy dogs on campus at some point, and then also on Friday, a Fry-yay to get to know students. Well, the city of Yakima says their Lions Pool remains closed for annual maintenance, but it will reopen on the 24th of August, but that's actually not all. They're also saying the Franklin Pool's final day of operation will be on the same day. The city says the outdoor pool on Tieton Drive will not be in operation next year due to budget reductions.
Well, turning to continuing coverage on the political front, the 15-day standoff in the Texas State House is over.
The chamber was able to reach a quorum this afternoon after many Democrats returned to Austin.
It was all to stave off what they say are gerrymandering attempts by the GOP-dominated legislature.
And Sherelle Hubbard has the details on how they plan to continue the fight now that they're back.
Several Texas House Democrats returned to the Capitol and received an uproarious welcome and rally by constituents. They left the state for 15 days to prevent a quorum and a special legislative session for redistricting efforts by Republicans. As they made their way through the hall, supporters gathered on stairs, chanting and holding signs.
A quorum is present.
They had hoped to halt Republican efforts to redraw congressional maps because the move, instigated by President Donald Trump, would likely create 5 more GOP-leaning seats ahead of the 2026 midterm elections.
He has to cheat to win.
In California, Democratic legislators are considering the same maneuver. Democrats there have proposed a measure that could trigger new maps in that state to pick up 5 more Democratic seats.
I want to be very clear about that. Those are trigger bills. They're not redistricting. Those are saying we will only redistrict if Texas does it.
One of the conditions of the Texas Democrats' return was for their California counterparts to propose new maps. One condition for Republicans, ensuring the Democrats will be on hand when the chamber reconvenes Wednesday.
Members, the call in the House remains in force. The doorkeeper will lock the doors.
The House Speaker said Democrats would be, quote, released into the custody of a designated Department of Public Safety officer after Monday's session. I'm Sherelle Hubbard reporting.
Now, the other condition for Texas House Democrats to return was for the first special legislative session to push for new maps be adjourned. All conditions were met on Friday.
Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30. Hurricane Erin is continuing to move across the ocean. We'll have the very latest coming up. And let's go outside. A live picture from our Skycam network. This is Dust Devil Stadium.
Look at that.
It's quiet. There's no game tonight.
No, that's a little bit sad, but a little warm maybe, I guess.
Probably. Hayden Nix is back with your first alert forecast. He's in for Stacy, so don't go anywhere.
Step right up for a fast ride free with BFT to the Benton Franklin Fair. 6 park and ride spots to concerts and more.
Keep summer going with Nissan. Named #1 in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power. Hurry in today. Get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models.
This summer, turn moments into lifelong memories with Broadmoor RV. Feel the thrill of adventure and the warmth of togetherness. Explore the great outdoors with the comfort of home and let every adventure become a story worth sharing. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
Here comes Tracy Lawrence, live for one night only. Friday, September 5th, Legends Casino Hotel. All the hits, all night long, with CMA and ACM award winner, Tracy Lawrence. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Friday, September 5th at Legends Casino Hotel.
Overturf Kia has officially relocated to Pasco, offering faster service and a brand new state-of-the-art facility designed for maximum customer service satisfaction. Experience? Drive-in climate-controlled service entrance for comfort and convenience. Expanded service capability with top-of-the-line bays to serve you better and faster. Comprehensive parts department. Relaxing customer lounge and refreshments. Great selection of high-quality and warranty-backed certified pre-owned Kias. Larger new car inventory with over 100 vehicles in stock, including hard-to-find hybrids and EVs, all ready to drive home. Grand opening specials include a new 2025 Kia K4 LXS with all the popular options, just $23,015. Shop online anytime. Overturf Kia. South of the Road 100 roundabout on St. Thomas Drive in Pasco.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
It is Operation Best Friend every Wednesday as we feature lovable pets from area shelters all looking for their forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Christine Connolly, As You Wish Real Estate Services, and the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Keep summer going with Nissan. Named #1 in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power. Hurry in today. Get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models.
Welcome back, everybody. Even though Hurricane Erin is not expected to make landfall anywhere, it still poses a threat to the coastline Wednesday through Thursday. Forecasters say tropical storm force winds could cause coastal flooding and minor damage.
All new at 6:30, reporter Will Thomas tells us some evacuations have already been issued ahead of the storm.
Just got here.
We're from New Jersey. We experienced Sandy, so we know the drill, and probably better to be safe than sorry.
The majority of people in the Outer Banks got this emergency service message Sunday evening as a state of emergency and a mandatory evacuation notice began on Hatteras and Ocracoke Islands because of expected impacts from Hurricane Erin. The NC-12 roads were full of cars on their way out on Hatteras Island, and like this picture in Ocracoke with cars waiting to get on the ferry to come home.
We kind of knew about the storm that was moving in, but we weren't thinking much of it.
Families like the Bishops started making their way up north this morning, taking in some of the threatened oceanfront structures in Rodanthe, not knowing what the storm might do to the houses.
We're kind of familiar with this home and the old road that used to bring you in, and we would pass it all the time. So it's one of those things that we know about, people that come down here know about. So now we just want to get one more picture of it if it's no longer there.
Cape Hatteras National Seashore announced Monday morning plans to close beach accesses with threatened ocean structures like these in Rodanthe and Buxton. Dangerous ocean conditions like 15 to 20 foot waves, flooding, and overwash onto NC-12 are all expected in the coming days because of the hurricane and can pose serious threats to safety. Many families I spoke with now head to safety on the northern beaches of the Outer Banks, with the hopes that Hurricane Erin doesn't bring what's expected.
Hopefully the storm will stay off the coast and we'll still get some nice weather. It's a little bit of a hiccup on the middle of our week, but big deal. Right. You know, we'll be all right.
That was Will Thomas reporting. As of right now, Erin is a Category 4 storm churning in the Atlantic. Erin exploded in strength at a historic rate over the weekend.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
All right, let's take a look at our forecast here. We have got the fair coming up starting tomorrow, and it's going to be a big one. I've already looked at some of the scheduling there, and it's going to be a pretty nice week ahead with a lot going on. So as we begin tomorrow, just be prepared. Comfortable temperatures right near normal where we should be for this time of August. Now, we are going to begin in the 60s and 70s in the morning, upper 70s by 11 o'clock, but then we will top out around 90 degrees going into the afternoon hours, but still right on average. But here's the problem: as we continue on through this week, we're going to transition from near average, which will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but for the last couple of days of the fair, we are going to see those readings climbing upward towards the upper 90s to lower 100s as we see some changes coming our way in the forecast. And let's take a look at them, by the way, because we are seeing a big pattern change coming up for us, mainly across much of the western U.S. So just out in the Pacific, you can see that little bit of a dip in the jet stream. That's what's helping at least allow for the comfortable temperatures right now in near average. But as we continue on through the week, we're going to see a big ridge of high pressure expanding across the desert southwest, and its actual dome, the northern edge of it, will continue to expand towards us. And with this, it's going to line up the winds to be more of a southwest to west, and as it continues to work its way over the mountains to our west, you are going to have that downslope, which we all know is going to increase those temperatures, also lower the humidity levels. So we'll see an increase in wildfire risk as we go into Thursday, Friday, and into this weekend. So certainly something to keep in mind as we move towards that part of the week. But thankfully, it's not going to be a long-lived situation. We are going to see some changes coming back as we go towards the early part of next week. No rain chances, of course, with any of that ridge settling in. We're going to keep that down to 0%. Temperatures here in the current hour is 6 o'clock. We are still cruising right where we should be with those temperatures in the 80s in the lower lying areas, but off towards the higher elevations, already starting to see some readings in the upper 70s. For tonight's official lows, we'll be in the mixture of mid-50s to low 60s, even some upper 40s as you continue to climb those higher elevations back to the west and in the blues in northern Oregon. But as we go into the next several days here, we are going to see a transition with overnight lows not getting quite as cool out there. For tomorrow, high temperatures will be in the upper 80s to lower 90s for most locations. Of course, with Tri-Cities, we are going to see right near average through Thursday, but then triple-digit readings, very possible for Saturday and Sunday. Overnight lows only making it into the lower 60s, maybe even some upper 60s out there. Yakima, a little bit cooler. Upper 80s through Thursday for high temperatures, then upper 90s for both Saturday and Sunday. Heading up towards the Ellensburg, we are going to see those temperatures in the lower to mid 80s, then slowly reach the low 90s by Friday, and then very easily making it to the mid 90s for both Saturday and on Sunday. Breezy conditions for Hermiston for tomorrow and Wednesday. Then we'll go with upper 90s for Saturday and Sunday, maybe a few extra clouds trying to mix in there. Then Walla Walla, we'll go with upper 80s to low 90s. Tuesday through Thursday, upper 90s for both Saturday and Sunday.
All right, Hayden Nix, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, still ahead here on the news at 6:30. Dreamers dream big, right? So what would you do if you had more than $600 million, Austin?
Let me think about it, and I'll tell you in less than 3 minutes.
Powerball fever when we come back.
Save $2,000 on Freedom to enjoy life without reader's glasses or cataracts. Schedule your free consultation this month with K2 Vision RLE, America's most experienced in advanced lens procedures. Save $2,000 on K2 Vision RLE.
Looking for a new appliance but don't want to wait weeks for delivery? At Fred's Appliance, our Get It Today inventory makes sure you don't have to. Thanks to our fully stocked warehouses, we have a vast selection of appliances ready for you right now. From refrigerators to washing machines, ovens to dryers, you name it, we have it ready to go. No more waiting, no more delays. Just the appliance you need when you need it. Fred's Appliance. If we advertise it, we've got it. Visit any of our showrooms and get your new appliance today.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
Get ready to party with Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos. We're turning 6, and the celebration is happening on August 20th from 11 to 3 p.m. Swing by for a day packed with amazing live piano music, lively mini performances, and a whole lot of fun. We've got giveaways, awesome anniversary discounts, and outdoor games, perfect for the whole family. Bring your love of music for a joyful community celebration you won't want to miss. Let's make some noise and celebrate Dickerson's Tri-City Piano's 6 fantastic years of pianos and music together.
Get ready for adventure with the fun and rugged 2025 Ford Bronco Outer Banks from Price Ford of Yakima Valley. Nob Hill Casino's biggest prize ever. Want to drive it home? Just enter daily at Nob Hill Casino now through Wednesday, October 8th for your chance to win. While you're here, enjoy our 16-lane bowling center, mouth-watering cheeseburgers at the Last Frontier restaurant, cold drinks at the bar, and try your luck with pull tabs and table game action.
We invite you to come visit us at Price Ford of Yakima Valley and Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Summer love for young and gold. Paradise! Bachelor in Paradise, new Mondays on ABC.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health's Dermatology Center in Benton City. Look and feel your best with cosmetic dermatology services.
For over 4 decades, the art of fine catering has been perfected by CG Catering in Kennewick. Well known for their luxurious bites, lavish delights, and precision in every portion, CG Catering will grace any event from groups of 10 to 3,000. Meticulous menus with seamless service for all occasions is their tradition. From remote locations to their local event center, repeat clients provide ongoing rave reviews as a testament to the unforgettable memories they have inspired. Call CG Catering for your next celebration.
An awesome waterfall you've never heard of. Fly the Northwest, Apple Valley News Now, Tuesday.
Welcome back, everybody. Time now for What's Trending, and it is moolah. What would you do with $600 million? And that's exactly how much you could claim if you pick all the winning numbers for Monday's Powerball drawing.
Okay, so the jackpot has climbed to $605 million. If someone wins, they will pick from a one-time cash payout of $273 million, or the full amount over 30 years.
Oh my gosh, the prize pool is the highest Powerball jackpot of the year. That's crazy. I love how I said, what would you do with $600 million? Yeah. And it's actually 605. We're at an amount now that we are rounding $5 million down.
It's unbelievable.
To talk about it.
I know. So what would you do?
I don't even know. I would freak out, and I would probably, in all honesty, give the ticket to my husband and be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do with this because this is too stressful.
Yeah.
I would feel instant stress, even though I would want to play and I would want the money. I don't know that I would want the stress attached to it.
See,
I don't know.
You can't say, well, I would buy a new house and then I'd buy a new car and then but I think
that wouldn't even put a dent in your money.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I'd give it all to charity. There you go. That's
the
nice thing
perfect
to say.
answer.
Yes. We'll leave it at that. Campbell's Chunky Soup and Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer are stirring things up with a collaboration. They are offering 2 soups infused with PBR flavor without the alcohol.
I like how they're cheersing right there with the cans. So they are beer cheese with potatoes and chorizo soup and beef bacon beer chili with beans.
The soups will be available exclusively at Walmart stores and on Walmart's website later this month. All right, we'll have a final look at weather when we come back.
It's random, it's real. It's the $25,000 Big Cash Bash at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Get ready because anyone could randomly win $100 cash only on August 23rd from 1 to 7 p.m. Everyone playing in the winner's row wins. No entries or membership required. Show your club card and multiply your winnings for up to $500 cash. $25,000 randomly given away in 6 hours, August 23rd only. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
I'm attorney Jeff Kreutz.
And I'm attorney Megan Changaroya.
For 5 consecutive years, Tamaki Law has been voted Tri-City's best law firm.
Your trust fuels our commitment.
Your support inspires our dedication.
For 30 years, Tamaki Law has been your choice as the law firm that fights for the justice you deserve.
Again, on behalf of Tamaki Law, thank you for your vote of confidence.
We are so grateful to serve our amazing community.
Before our service would be in and out, we wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite to give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Let's get one last look at that 7-day forecast. We are going to be dealing with temperatures near normal for the next couple of days, but we are going to continue to climb to above normal temperatures and triple-digit readings being possible for the Tri-Cities as well as Yakima, Walla Walla, upper 90s, as well as Hermiston, but we won't see that prolonged. By the start of next week, temperatures will begin to cool back down closer to normal.
Hayden Nix filling in for Stacy. Thank you, sir. Our Reason to Smile brought to you by Lifetime Dental Care. Alan Rither, morning is breaking with the heart emoji.
I love it, and the colors are beautiful. All right, well, just again, thank you to Lifetime Dental for that sponsorship. And thank you so much for joining us here on the news at 6 and 6:30.
Yeah, hoping your news is good news. We'll be back with more at 11. Have a great night.